Foreign Affairs expert, Mr. Obiora Ilo. Mr. Ilo, you're welcome to our studio.
Thank you very much.
Now, I believe you've been listening to, you followed the speeches of the two presidents. What is your reaction to the issues they raised?
First of all, I think that that visit, talking from the Nigerian perspective, was a successful one. Always visiting the American president, get some mileage for your country. If you noticed, all through yesterday and even today on the CNN, Nigeria was the issue of discussion. So that one is given. But more importantly, I want to say that for a lot of Nigerians who are talking about the press briefing and all that, President Buhari didn't go for a debate in the United States. Most of the action takes place behind closed doors. It's not what you hear at the press conference that determines the success of what has happened. We've all known our president that, if you're talking about public speaking, he's not the best of it. That is not his big advantage. So I guess that when you look at the buying into our fight against terrorism, which President Trump committed to assist us in our economic challenges, which President Trump committed to, the idea that the President of the United States says our president, when talking about corruption, you don't touch him, is a plus for us. So I think that Nigerians should look at the strong points of that visit. Okay, we now know that GE is going to spend about $2 billion on the railway sector. We also know that the military equipment that we've been going for a long time, which the Obama presidency failed to give us, that we are getting it. So I think that by and by, that visit was a good one.
Okay, aside those you have mentioned, what other benefits do you think that this visit will attract to Nigeria?
Well, I think that if you look at our trade with the United States, we are not doing so badly. We did a trade of about, like using 2016 estimates and statistics, we did about 6.7 billion. And of this 6.7 billion, 4.17 billion was export from Nigeria. So I think that this visit will also open the door. We have to take advantage of the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA, which makes it possible for some products from Nigeria to have some advantage in entering the American market. I also think that working with the United States, that we can also up our game in the fight against terrorism. I also think that the concentration or the emphasis that the American president made about the killing of Christians in Nigeria, which points to the fact that America and the international community is concerned about the herders, farmers conflict. You find out that he kept talking about it. I think that also would push our government to do more to ensure that this problem is nipped, that this problem is checked. We can't just continue. And if you see, Buhari himself is also trying to tell the international community, look, I'm committed to human rights. I'm doing my best for human rights. I'm doing my best for all this. But I hope that this trip, this exposure to the international community will make the government work more, because this herders, farmers problem is of concern to every Nigerian. A lot of Nigerians are worried.
Well, Mr. Ilo, we have to thank you for coming to our studio this morning to explain some issues concerning the president's visit to US. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.